What's that? Nobody asked for my opinion? Yeah, I know. But I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Hello interwebs and welcome back. I'm Shana and down there somewhere is my service dog Vodka, and this is where I share my life and stories and adventures and opinions and whatever else I feel like. And today we're here with an opinion video, I guess. Like I said, nobody asked for this, but I just wanted to kind of give my commentary on it anyway. And for those of you who are going to pop in here and be like, oh my god, there's so much more important things happening in the world and you're just contributing to the distraction and blah blah blah. Thanks for your opinion. Thanks for the engagement. But if you're somebody who can only care about or concentrate on one thing in the world at a time, I think that's a bigger problem than me giving an opinion on something that is relevant. And also, I can care about more than one thing at a time. So maybe you should work on that. Hot take. I don't know, probably not a hot take. Anyway, we are here today to talk about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard civil court case. And for those of you who don't know, I have experience working in criminal court, not civil court, but that has nothing to do with anything that we're going to talk about today, so I don't even know why I mentioned it. Hi, my name is Shana. I don't script my videos, and I also have debilitating ADHD at times. Yes.
Beep, beep, beep. This is Shana from the future coming in to give you a lovely trigger warning, because if you've been living under a rock and you don't know, this whole case has to do with accusations of DV, and the result was someone was definitely committing DV and all of that. So if that's something that's going to trigger you, then maybe you shouldn't watch this video, and maybe you should go drink some water and watch something more happy. I have lots of great happy videos on my channel, and travel videos and all kinds of stuff. So go do some of that. Get you some water. Everybody get you some water, and let's continue.
So coming here, I think one of the things that people are probably going to be most interested in, if anybody's interested, that is, my opinion on who's in the wrong and who's in the right, and if Johnny Depp is or if Amber Heard is an. To be completely honest, I think their entire relationship was just incredibly toxic, and I think that they're both in the wrong for different things. This is all, again, just my opinion, and it's just based on the information that we have been given, we have watched. And I will be honest, I did not watch every single second of this trial because I have a life and I have a job and I have other things that I have to do. But I think I've gathered enough information to have my own opinion. And one of the things that I think is incredibly negative that has come out of this trial is the fact that we have been essentially memeing and making fun of somebody who has come forward and claims to be a victim of DV. Now, do I think that she is a victim of DV? No, I genuinely think that she is the perpetrator in a lot of the situations that were brought forward. And I do think that she is the one who should be getting the brunt of the criticism. However, I don't think that it is okay for anybody to make fun of that situation, because it sets a horrific, a terrible precedent for future people who do want to come forward and express that they have been victims of DV themselves. If this person has been experiencing such backlash about it, whether she is or isn't telling the truth, what if that happens to them? and they are telling the truth. It's already scary enough when you've gone through this kind of situation to talk about it, to come forward, to do something about it, or to get yourself out of that situation just in general. And to add on the fear that, oh my God, I've watched this person be completely crucified who came forward saying that this happened to them. It's just terrible. And it is really disheartening to me to see creators that I have cared about and looked up to in different ways make fun of the situation. And like I said, I don't think that she is telling the truth about 98% of the stuff, but I do think that the relationship in general was incredibly toxic, and I think that there were probably situations where Johnny was not innocent the way that people are portraying him and believing him to be.
A prime example being those absolutely horrific text messages that he wrote, as well as even just like the slamming the cabinets thing. Like, that is a type of, a word that I shouldn't say because YouTube doesn't like it.
I can tell you from my own experience, having been in toxic relationships and having been in a situation where I was experiencing
DV
physically, emotionally, and verbally, that even as somebody experiencing that violence, I was not always 100% in the right. I did things wrong. I was probably verbally in ways, and it was toxic and it was not good, and I'm able to look back and I am able to recognize that now. And this is not me saying that everybody who experiences
DV
also participates in it, because that's not the case either. I'm just saying that from what we've seen in this case, it definitely seems like neither party is innocent as one might want to believe. And it's hard because we care about these actors because of the image that has been portrayed by them through their curated social media, curated media in general, through the characters that they've played in movies and on TV that we've fallen in love with. And it's hard to believe that these people who we look up to could commit such acts against somebody else. But we weren't there. We don't know. We're hearing two different stories that completely contrast one another. And I don't think that us making fun of either person, or the obsession that some people have had, the people going to this trial and treating it like some kind of fan meet and greet, I don't think any of that is okay. I just don't. And I think it's important that we remember, unless proven otherwise, we should support somebody who is a victim of
DV.
And that means when Amber Heard initially came out saying that this is what happened, a lot of people stood behind her because she was saying she was a victim. But Johnny Depp is also a victim. And I also think that, we might try to say that one party is more guilty than the other, but the whole relationship was just freaking toxic. It was freaking toxic. So let's take a step back. Let's stop. And let's not make it so that later, or now even, people who are actually experiencing
DV
on a daily, a weekly, an hourly, even just once basis are afraid to come forward and talk about it because they're afraid that they're gonna get memed or made fun of or told they're a liar. And that's one of the things that I fear is going to happen from this situation. I think a terrible precedent has been set where Amber Heard has made actual victims look terrible and look like they could be lying, but also we as a community who have been so engaged in this have made fun of somebody who has claimed themselves a victim and set other victims up to feel like they can't talk about what has happened to them or what is actively happening to them. This is completely turned into a rant video. I don't script my videos, you guys. I just talk. If there's, you know, something in particular that I'm talking about, sometimes I'll write points down. I didn't do that for this. This is just me talking from the top of my head about what I feel is going on. And hopefully I was coherent in some aspect and made sense in some aspect. If I didn't, I apologize, but this is just my opinion. You can let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree. You can let me know your opinion. Let's try and keep it civil. Let's try and be kind to one another. That's all I really want, is for people to be kind to one another and to treat each other with respect and to help one another where we can. And if you or someone you love is in a situation where they are experiencing DV, please, please, please do not hesitate to get help. I will leave some links in the description below where you can reach out to. It's not your fault. It's not your fault if you're experiencing that situation. It's not your fault if you are experiencing that situation and you are also contributing in some ways to that situation. Get out. You deserve to be loved. You deserve to be in a relationship that is not toxic, that you are not in danger in, whether it is mentally or physically. And you deserve to love yourself on top of that. So I hope that this situation hasn't instilled fear into you and that you do something and you get yourself out of there. But I guess that's it for my rambling, you guys. I love you all very much. That pretty much wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you don't know what, comment down below. Let's leave some hearts of different colors down in the comments. Not only does that help my channel out a lot, but it lets me know that you were here. It gives us a chance to chat. It lets me know you made it to the end of the video. And of course, I just love to see your faces down there. If you want another way to help out my channel, down below there are links to my website, my merch store, and my Patreon. There's zero obligation to check any of those out, but if you want to, you can. You can also become a channel member, which is kind of fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all so very much. Remember to stay genki AF, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Oh, hello there. Yes, this is me casually drinking from my Genki AF merch because I don't have any bloopers to share. But if you like my cup or my shirt or some leggings or some socks, there's links in the description below. Be Genki and enjoy your coffee or tea or water or whatever else you like to drink from mugs.